So I just completed 3 games using all the information and all the tactics that Anna Cramling and Gothamchess has taught me over the last, well, just 2 months really. I'm going to go through a couple now really quickly. Not my ideas, theirs, but still I'll go through them and then I'll show you one of the games that I just finished just now. So, some of the stuff that they've taught is basically you don't push with your pawns, the castle pawns basically, too early, but you can push them forward if you're blocking an advancement from the other side. Always develop your pieces. Basically, before you take out your queen, develop your pieces, and then take out your queen, castle, etc. Yeah. And the other thing as well, take out your knights and bring them to more the center of the board rather than to the sides. So I won 3 games in a row using the advice that Anna Cramling and Gothamchess gave me. And then I had another game, and I did a little bit different with my opening moves and such like. I stuck to the d4 move there, and then I thought I'll develop this because I've seen this with Anna Cramling and her mum as well, so I'll play that, and then basically keep covering the actual centerpieces and try to keep control of the middle of the board best I could. So at the moment we're both like sharing the 4 squares there in the middle of the board. And all I'm doing is progressing slowly and trying to get a better attack position. Now, what I don't like at the moment, what I've done is I've got a lot of attack, basically, and a lot of coverage on the centre of the board, but not much on the outside of the board. But at the moment, there's not much pressure coming in, so that's one reason why it's developed that way. And just in case I've castled there, they bring the queen out, and I slowly progress forward. Now, this is where obviously we're going to start taking now because they haven't got much choice. So pawn takes, and I take with the bishop. I was contemplating taking with the pawn and then moving the rook down after their queen moved away, but I just didn't. I didn't see how I would benefit from that at the time. So I take the rook, and then I'm straight away. I'm about 2 points ahead now, and then I start to attack the middle of the board. So we've got the queen getting attacked. I had a couple of options there, but when he moved the queen over there, I had to defend or block it off with the knight. And I'm still attacking the bishop, but I've got no protection against the bishop, so the bishop takes my pawn. So maybe I should have developed a little bit more there and had a bit more coverage and put more pressure on before I did certain moves, but I am still ahead anyway. I attack the bishop now, but obviously he's got the knight there as well, so he takes with that. But then I come across with a check, so I was thinking, what can I do to develop the game, move it on a bit quicker as well, and that kind of happened. King moves away. I move my king across because their bishop now is threatening that pawn. And I slowly start progressing my pieces again for the next attack or the next wave. So it's pretty even, a couple of points in it. So the situation got now is that I've got pressure on his bishop, but he's protecting it with the pawn. But there's a few attacks going across there. I've got my other rook as well that I was thinking about bringing across, and then putting pressure on, well, getting 4 points and putting pressure on his other pieces down there with my queen, with potentially checking as well. So they put pressure on my queen with a rook. I move across, and now basically I'm looking at a couple of things now. I think I should have attacked more with the bishop rather than the pawn here before on their queen side. But so I had more like options. However, I take their pawn, and straight away now I'm thinking, right, I need to push for the queen, which I do there. So it's they've got a few options here, but it's they could have moved the queen one back. So no, they can't do that because of the bishop, can they? So probably the queen swap is looking like the best option, but they don't decide to do that, or queen exchange. They attack my bishop and my rook together. I take that, so basically I'm sacrificing my rook, but I get the queen. They have to take, I take them. Now straight away now, I've got a rook and a queen attacking their knight. Moves a king there. Checkmate. So all this methodology, all the things I've been doing, this sort of game I would not be able to play 2 months ago. I've developed so quickly. I was always like better than average at chess, but just watching their videos and understanding a bit more, because sometimes I would take my knights to the sides and stuff. I'm not saying that's incorrect all the time, but um, you know, to move them, more the middle of the board and get control of the middle of the board is something that I didn't consider it as much. And what pieces, so like the knights at the beginning of the game, whereas the bishops at the end of the game are more beneficial and stuff like that. And just little things like just taking one pawn, being one pawn ahead at the end of a match or something, is is a massive game changer. It gives you so many more options when you get to the end game. But yeah, so anyway, that's the match. I hope you enjoyed the video and learnt some things. But the best videos are definitely Anna Cramling and Gothamchess. I've learnt so much from them. And I've just literally today I've won 3 games in a row. This was the hardest game I had. And it's I do make occasional silly mistakes now, but I'm a lot better than I was. All right, well, take care and goodbye.